This is gonna take some practice because I'm not used to talking about things while I'm doing things or talking to myself in a viewfinder, and I'm not sure what I want to talk about. Should not have picked at that last night, but it was a blackhead and I'm really bad at not picking at my skin. I have this like mixed texture hair where it's wavy if I take care of it, or like it's a wash day and I use mousse or something, it's wavy, but then the rest of the time if I brush it, it just looks freaking fuzzy. I'm not sure how to manage that because I don't want to wash it every single day, but I don't want to look like I don't care about my hair every other day. I'm drinking a Celsius as my pre-workout because they were 99 cents at the store this week. Unheard of. We're gonna have to see how this making video thing goes because there's a lot of things I feel like I do not care about being perfect, and maybe it's just people that I watch on YouTube, but I feel like a lot of them, well, obviously YouTube is a job and it's not just an easy, you can turn on camera and just bam, have a YouTube channel. But I don't know, I'm not really a perfectionist, so I worry that my videos are gonna be really ugly basically because like right now, lighting, angle, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a professional wedding photographer, but I'm not a videographer, and you know, I'm not getting paid to post these, so they're just gonna be what they're gonna be. And I would rather just be, we're hanging out with each other, especially because, oh my goodness, that did not look good. Especially because I'm self-employed and I work from home, and I am sometimes a little lonely or stir crazy. Using my normal lens I usually use to take photos, which is the 2870 Sigma, I think it is, but it's kind of heavy, and this is kind of hard because you're like wobbly and off balance and it keeps pushing the tripod down. So I don't know, maybe I need to get a shorter lens, but that's gonna wait. For now, you're just gonna be like really close to my face. Welcome to the kitchen. I need to answer emails today. I need to go to the gym. I need to call a wedding gallery. I need to edit a wedding gallery because it's due in 2 days. And I might go get an ear piercing. I don't necessarily need it, but I wanted my rook on this ear for a really long time. My only worry is that I really like to wear headphones to the gym. And am I not going to be able to wear headphones to the gym for like 6 months? That will be frustrating, but it might be worth it to be cute because I think a little hoop right in here, not so cute. Right now I just have a double helix, and then I have 4 lobe piercings, 2 of which I did myself on each side. And then obviously I have the 2 nose piercings, but I really like piercings. I really like free will and customizing our avatars and our one bodies on this earth. So I might do that today because there's a place nearby that does it kind of cheap. But do I need to? But first, we are going to go to the gym. I think I'm gonna do leg day, hence why we got the sweats and the bike shorts underneath. I haven't done a super good heavy leg day in a while because I've been doing yoga, Pilates, trying other things. But I think I'm craving like a good leg lift day or like some good hip thrusts. Maybe Stairmaster. I just kind of like to work out until I feel ill. So we're gonna go do that. Sorry. Don't look at my dirty garage, but to add to what else we need to do today, I also would like to get a car wash because my car is really gross and grimy from the snow and the salt, and I'd like to vacuum it out and make her nice and comfy to be in again, but we're gonna do that after we go to the gym. incredibly loud because of all the vacuums at the car wash, but I stashed some of the receipts because I need to keep them for work. But then I ended up keeping all of them, and then I have a huge pile in my car. So I'm trying to sort that so I don't feel so stressed when I get in my car. Okay, I made a little emergency bag of, you know, tampons, random cords, and things that were floating around. And then I also did a receipt bag with my work receipts. I'm gonna try to remember to put things in or take it into my house. First time today because I'm trying intermittent fasting. My butt look bigger than when I left because I did lots of legs and butt. But we're gonna eat lunch now. Literally at all. I also wanted to make half a loaf of bread today, or like half the recipe of a loaf of bread, because I've been making bread sometimes because I'm becoming an almond mom, and I am getting freaked out about seed oils even though I don't actually know anything about them. So I've been making bread to avoid seed oils, if that makes sense. This whole trying YouTube thing, I'm also trying a new mic. So I don't know how any of this is gonna sound. It might sound terrible, my apologies if so, but I'm trying something new. But with this whole, this is also Best Espresso. With this whole trying YouTube thing, talking to myself thing, obviously I'm doing it for myself and because I'm a little bored in the winter. But is it narcissistic to think that me talking to myself for 20 minutes straight or whatever, or like taking you through my day, is even interesting? Like, is that narcissistic to assume that people want to watch my face and watch me talk? I don't know who's gonna watch this, honestly, but yeah, I don't know. But I always heard that, like, if you even question that is narcissistic, then that means you're not a narcissist. But I don't know if that applies in this case. I also don't know if I need more caffeine because I did already have a Celsius a few hours ago. But I kind of want it and I need to get some work done and kick some work out. So we're just gonna have a lot of caffeine today. I've been really into this podcast. It is called Hairy Butthole. It's by Young Mi Mayer. I also have listened to her other podcast with Brian Park called Feeling Asian, and I also have her book memoir in there that I need to read. But I really like her media and her content because she's also half Korean, but she grew up in Korea, so it's like we have the same genetic makeup but like flip-flopped because obviously I grew up in America. But I just really like hearing her perspective on it, and the fact that she obviously is so like validated in talking about being Korean and feeling Korean and the experiences of being half white, half Korean, but from actual Korea, because I don't see a ton of mixed people or like half white, half Korean people talking about it, and so I really like her stuff and it makes me feel like a real person.
Hairy Butthole Podcast is produced in partnership with Joy Sauce. Hairy Butthole. Oh my gosh, okay.
I'm clean. This is not a good angle. Oh, how do I do this? Dun, dun, dun. Is that better? See, I still wish it were a little bit farther away. I don't know. I am feeling a bit untethered from the earth, as per usual. Not as per usual. I feel like this. Honestly, probably half a week I feel disassociated out of my body, but I'm really working on that. That's why I've been doing like yoga and everything, is because I would like to feel like I am in my body. But I also was going to put on makeup, but I decided not to because this is just my skin, and if I'm gonna do this and be a YouTuber, then I'm gonna have to make it sustainable, which means not faking who I am. So you have post-gym hair and no makeup. I need to be getting to work, and I'm having a hard time feeling motivated. But I know that I just need to be disciplined and I don't have to be motivated about it. And if I just put on my headphones and turn on something that makes me zone out, then I'll be able to get the work done that I need to. And it's not like I don't like my work. I love my work. It's just actually the act of starting it feels like a big mental load. But then I also feel like a spoiled brat saying that because I work for myself. I'm just not making myself work. Like, it's a whole cycle of being mean to myself, being kind to myself, taking care of myself, taking care of my business. Like, yeah, but I'm just gonna have to sit down and power through it. And at least it's sunny out, so I can't say for today that I have seasonal depression. So I just need to get through it and it will all be okay. Yeah. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna try really, really, really hard not to doom scroll, because I really need to stop doing that. And I want my screen time to go down drastically because I feel like it's really bad for my brain when I spend so much time on my phone. But another reason why I've been in my head is because I have a trip coming up next week, so in about a week and a half. And I'm going to Arizona with a friend I've never traveled with before. So I'm very excited about that. But after that, I'm going to Miami for 20 days to work at a hostel. And I'm gonna try as much as possible to take time off while I'm there. But I've just been thinking about it, and I don't think I have consecutively taken off more than 2 days in a row truly off work since I started being a photographer at 18. Like, on vacations and anything, I always at least answer an email per day, or, you know, have to send booking forms or communicate. And I feel very lucky that I have that much work to keep me busy. But at the same time, I do feel like it's catching up to me. And maybe I'm hormonal right now, but I just feel like it's catching up to me, that I don't ever feel at peace or rested. And just because I'm young does not mean that I have to feel burnt out all the time. I can still work hard and be disciplined, but I'm gonna have to take care of myself if I want to continue having the capacity to be an artist. We're gonna ignore that. I have to pack client boxes, and I'm gonna do that later, so don't worry about it. Just pretend like you didn't see that, and that this is a super aesthetic clip and there was no mess. Click, click, clack, clack, click, click, clack, clack. Okay. I am going to work for real now. I'm emailing back this couple that inquired for a date in September that I'm already booked, which is always very sad to me because I love hearing about everyone's love story, and like, I don't care if it's cheesy. Like, hearing about how all these different people met, these real human people with real human stories, I think is so cool and incredible, and I would never know them or hear about it if I weren't a wedding photographer, but I am already booked that day. So I cannot be there on their wedding day, and that makes me really sad, but I'm gonna see if I can find them another photographer who's similar that they could work with instead. communicating with another couple who is getting married in September this year as well. But the one singular weekend this fall that I'm actually gonna be free, because let me tell you this, I didn't overbook because I'm not double booked, so it's fine, but hold on. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weddings within, let's see here. How many weeks is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if this couple who is having the backyard wedding that I'm talking to right now books with me, I will have 8 weddings within 7 weeks in fall. Which means that me not wanting to disassociate this year is not gonna happen, because look, I love my job and I give it my all. Just because I'm disassociated does not mean that I'm not giving it my all artistically. I am. But it just means that I will probably not be breathing or spending any time with my partner for 8 weeks and beyond, because then I have to catch up on editing all that, which is kind of terrifying. It's fine though. Like I'm working on outsourcing editing so that I can serve everyone to the best of my ability. And some, like, not all these weddings are like huge weddings. Like one is Super 8 only, one is like a 5-hour day. So like they're not all full 8 to 10 hour wedding days, but it's also gonna be so many cool moments I'm gonna get to witness, which is really sick. Just anticipating that. Also get another tattoo because I really kind of want something florally botanical to wrap up my shoulder right here. I don't know, like I know I'm short and stuff, but I really like the tattoos that I have, but I feel like this one looks a lot bigger than any of the ones over here. I always forget I have him. But I want something that kind of wraps up right here, because it just, I don't know. I feel like that would be cute, but am I just thinking like I'm 22? I don't know. Do I look smarter with these glasses on? Yes or no? Without? And then with? Do I look like a smart tech girl? I don't know. I need to log back in. I'm getting distracted. I need my hard drive, don't I? No, I don't need my hard drive. Never mind. Oh, this file can't retire yet. I would like to just skip off into the just roam the earth with you.
That'd be pretty slick.
Wouldn't it?
It would.
I agree.